Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
Today we have here a special guest in the car, Michael.
It's a tricky surname. I help you out.
Holmstrom.
Holmstrom. Well
Holmstrom.
done. It's a few
Yeah.
O's and dots are missing, but that's all right.
Yes. And we've met at the event EV Rally in Ipswich at the Workshops Rail Museum last Saturday.
Yep.
And here today we are going to a special Tesla event in Fortitude Valley, which is an unveil of Tesla Model 3. People will be able to see the Tesla Model 3 for the very first time in Australia. So it's really exciting time. I know, guys, for those of you who watch this video from US or even England, they might think, oh, boring, we've seen Model 3 first time like a long time ago. Just be aware, Australia is always lagging behind in electric vehicle adoption, maybe even 10 years.
We're about 5 years and everything else, so it's with the times. We're on par where we should be at the moment.
Yes. Yeah, so we are there slowly, just kind of hanging on to things as they happen in the world. And so today it's unveil or opportunity to see the car, feel it, touch it, sit in it for reservation holders, and tomorrow for all Tesla owners. And as of Thursday, anyone actually from the public will be able to see the car. They say, Tesla officials say that that car will be here for about a month for people to see it. So guys, if you like Model 3 or if you like Tesla in general, you have about 4 weeks to see Tesla Model 3. It's a left-hand drive, so it was shipped from US. They haven't made a single right-hand drive car yet. Maybe next year, mid next year to end of next year. So this is your opportunity to go in and see what this first mass-produced electric vehicle is like, and get a feel for it.
It's a weird feeling. Like whenever you get an electric car like this, you feel like a golf cart, right? But then you realise you're actually in a real car. You know the feeling? Oh, that's ridiculous. That is ridiculous.
Yeah.
That is ridiculous.
And you don't have to wait for it to warm up or anything.
No.
It's, there is see this dotted line here.
Yes.
That's limited regen because the battery is slightly cooler.
Yes.
So now we are in green, we are regenerating, but you can't go over about 40 kilowatts. Because
so whenever you brake now, we get regenerated braking, which means the power goes back into the batteries, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Even though I'm not very much a car enthusiast, but I look at all the cars coming out now, and they become boring.
Yes.
Like it's the same thing. It's like your box with wheels and a petrol engine, and that's it, right?
Yes.
Well, there used to be that new car models came out. You look back in the 50s and 60s and 70s, like when new cars came out, it's like, wow, there's something new and exciting about it.
Yeah.
I think that's why I'm looking at this. The first time I looked at the car and I went, that is pretty cool. You know what I mean? It's not just the same old that's been there since day one.
And I believe that this design will be good looking and attractive even in 10 to 15 years.
Yes.
Whereas when I look at Honda or things like that, those sharp, long edges and lights and funky style that is here for maybe for a year or two, it's funky, but then it gets old and boring.
That's right.
Michael, what was your first introduction to Tesla?
I've been looking at Tesla for years. I think I've always been excited about what they do. I love the brand, but I'm not sure as I said to you before, I'm not really a car enthusiast, but what really excited about Tesla was there was something new and really something exciting about a new car. So when I met you on the weekend, I think I go look at this more detail, started researching online, and honestly, I just love the concept. It makes absolute sense. In Australia too, we got so much sunshine in here too that you could put a couple of solar panels on your roof, maybe a battery storage pack, and it just makes sense.
Yes.
Like in terms of driving around, like we've got around us now, like massive big cars. There's one person in every car.
Yeah.
They pay a fortune for petrol, and it just doesn't make sense. Because I reckon the average of the people here today around us right now, they wouldn't be driving long distances.
No.
It's back and forward to work.
Maybe 40, 50 Ks a day.
Yeah. So I think what really excites me about Tesla and this brand and what they're currently doing is that it's really leading the way. And it's really something new and exciting that makes absolute sense. It's the right thing to do.
Yes.
It definitely is the right thing to do.
So what I like, I kind of like thinking long term. It's way cheaper to maintain and operate this car than petrol, diesel long term.
Yes.
and I mean long term, 20 years. This car, I'm pretty sure it will last 20 years
Yes.
or more,
Yes.
but minimum 20 based on statistics they have so
Yes.
far, the data, because it's all, Tesla is about collecting data. It's a kind of a technology company.
Yeah.
So it all makes sense.
It does make sense.
Yeah.
So it's fairly comfortable to drive. Like,
It is.
Yeah.
Yes. I
It
feel
feels
like the car is part of me.
yes.
So in any other car, you feel like, oh, there's the drag, you know, it's heavy, you feel
Yeah.
heavy and it's slow to take off. This is instant, pretty much.
Yes.
So this car is like 2 ton, but it feels so nimble, and
Yes.
there's so many settings even for steering.
Yes.
3 settings for steering. I like it on comfort, so it's
Yes.
very, very nimble and light.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Whereas some people like it sportier, heavier.
I'm with you. There's plenty of room in it too. Like you look in the back, there's a lot of room there.
Yes, 5 people comfortably.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean the storage, the back and front. Okay, we'll squeeze in now.
Thank you, acceleration.
Yeah.
What's the maintenance cost on this then? What is the maintenance schedule for a Tesla car?
Yeah. They want to see it within the first year of ownership, just to do like a check, maybe wheel alignment or something.
Yeah.
And then within the first 5 years or 4 years, I think it's within 4 years, the glycol, the coolant of the battery,
Yes.
needs changing.
Okay.
So once in 4 years or so.
Yes.
So I'll be due for that next year.
Yes.
And that can be done even at home, but I won't be attempting it. Maybe I'll watch some videos. Maybe somebody
Yes.
has done it, how to video.
That's right.
But otherwise, it's this car has been in for a few minor things, like the door handle. When I touched it, it wouldn't self-present.
Yes.
So usually those first door handles on Model S were quite faulty.
Yes.
Like the design and maybe the materials they used were not as
Yes.
strong.
Yes.
But now this is the like second generation, so it's way better. But still, those door handles are very complex, so they do fail now and then,
Yes.
especially this side, and in humid climates and in cold climates, of course,
with you.
because water gets in, freezes, and then of course it's a problem.
Yes.
There was a recall on the bolts of the steering
Yeah.
unit, only because in winter climates up where it snows, those bolts apparently started corroding. It's aluminium bolts,
I'm with you.
and they said they will replace all of them on all Teslas.
Yes.
So that has been done as a part of recall. I know that it would not be an issue here in this climate, but they said they will replace all of them, so that's cool.
Yeah, I think in this climate too, like as I said to you before, I'm from Sweden, right? And looking at cars over there, where you pretty much in winter drive around in salt water because they put salt on the roads, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's horrible. And looking at cars down here, cars just last because there's no
Yeah.
real, the sunshine and blue skies pretty much 90% of the time.
Yeah, unless the car is parked at the beach for 25 years,
Correct.
then that's
That
yeah.
is the issue.
But yeah, otherwise, yeah, they last.
Yeah.
And also because this car is all body panels and everything is mostly aluminium,
Yes.
so that's a good
I'm
thing.
with you.
Fair enough, it is a bit softer material than metal, but it's here to actually minimize weight.
It's a fairly safe car too, right?
It's one of the safest in the world, pretty much. And I know Volvo was number one
Yes.
before, but Tesla has the highest consecutive ratings, the best safety,
Yes.
S and X.
Yes.
They did a lot of crash tests, and yeah, they've been even Model 3,
Yeah.
one of the highest
Yeah.
ratings. So, and I've seen photos of some dramatic collisions, especially in America, with these ones, and of course, apart from a few fatal accidents where the speed was just too much, like 110, 120 km an hour against the concrete barriers and
Yes.
stuff. But otherwise, people had no injuries, and the car looked pretty smashed up. So all airbags, yeah, everywhere.
Yeah. But it's interesting, you look around us right now, you've got, what, 20 cars or so, all sitting there idling,
Mm-hmm.
burning fossil fuel right now for no good reason at all.
Poisoning ourselves too.
That's
but,
right. just doesn't make any sense. I'll take the
Go
photo.
ahead,
Yeah,
absolutely.
this one out.
Go ahead.
Hey Damo, how are you? Yeah, I'm in a nice Tesla Model S here, cruising around Brisbane on my way just forward to the valley. No, it is ridiculous. The acceleration of this thing is just ridiculous.
Tesla, Fortitude Valley, Brisbane. Let's see what cars they have inside for work. Yes, Victoria P85, Model S. Roadster, look at that orange Roadster, beautiful. Oh yeah. Let's sweep around. What? What? Hang on a minute. Audi. Tesla now is specializing on servicing of Audi. Hang on a minute, this might be even electric. Nah, I don't think so. Nice, it's Sunday, so it's pretty quiet here. Sunday, it's a rest day today at Tesla.